Good morning, everyone. Well, it's morning where I am now. New project. It's a tank type 1000 TTX. It's a 1000 watt motor, I believe. It looks fairly new. It looks new, but there's a catch with it. The controller was stolen. The wiring and the controller was stolen. The battery is all that is left of it. It's a 36 volt battery. I didn't open this up. The controller might be in there. I don't think so. Let me just try and open it. But maybe some wiring will be still left in there, so I wouldn't have to get other wires from the top to the... yeah, I hope they are in there. The only wires that I can see right now... Oh, okay. We have some wiring. Yeah. Yeah, we can work with these. These are the brake wires, most certainly. This is the throttle cable, the throttle connector, and this might be the plus for the voltage indicator, which is an LED, 3 LED voltage indicator, and this is independent. This is an independent thing that the owner has put on it, along with this headlight, which is a head-mounted thingy, I believe, or I don't know. It's something he came up with from a bicycle, maybe. Yeah. So we don't have a controller, but I went ahead and ordered a controller. These are from the charging port. They're snipped, as you can see. Yeah, we can work with these if I have the... this is from the contact, from the switch, the on-off switch, I believe. So it's most of the things that I need to reassemble this thing to make it work. You don't need a lot of things. You don't need fancy displays and I don't know, thingamajigas that only make your life harder, and things that can fail in time. Okay. I'll just set this aside and I'll move the whole bike to a location that I have a power outlet for, in order to use the soldering iron. Just a moment. Let's open this up and see what kind of goodies we've got inside. The person that I bought this from said it was new. He had a bunch of them. He said he had more than one, so I'm prone to believe that he might be a serious seller. And his account on the website was fairly old. It was a 3-year-old account, so if he wouldn't be a trusty seller, I believe he wouldn't have such an an account with such a lifespan. They tend to change their accounts fairly fairly frequent. Nice packaging for the size of this. Well, the fact that it says 1000 watts on this doesn't give me much hope, but I'm pretty sure that's exactly the controller that it had, the kind of controller that it had. 24/6, I don't know what this is. Production date, the month 6th, 2024. Yeah, okay, that's okay. It's really nice that it has the stickers. Brake light, derailleur. Okay, derailleur means that it's... Just a second. The wiring here is kind of not right. Usually the Chinese people use green as black or earth. I don't know in this case if they used green as earth, but I'm hoping they did. Anyway, I'll have to remove 2 of the pins. The green, which would be the signal wire, must go in place of the blue wire. So let me try and get that out, get those pins out. I'll use my probes. There's little tabs in there that must be pushed in order to let me pull the pin. Come on. Yes, one down. I'm only pushing, look, these tabs, can you see them? So there's small tabs over here which usually sit a little bit like so, and you just insert something really thin and push them towards the inside so it lets you slide it out. That's what I'm doing. Yes, that was, I think, the easiest that I've done. Okay, so we'll put that. Wait, did I just, no, it's okay, yeah. So we've got the earth, or minus 5 volts in the middle. That's perfect. Now they're tight. Indicator usually is a plus. We only need a plus, which should be connected to this. It's for the battery indicator. Okay, this is charging port. We could use this. We could just connect the battery directly to the charging port. We'll see. We'll see. Brake. This is for the brake. Okay, it's just an on-off switch, so it doesn't matter the plus or the minus. All right. Ooh, sport mode. And another brake. Yeah, if we didn't have the brakes coming, both of the wires connected together, both of the switches are connected together in one single port, so we don't need to use both of the ports. We do have two, but we don't need them. Okay, so this I'll have to cut. Also on the battery I'll have to cut and solder XT60 connectors, because I don't have an XT90 connector that the battery has. And yeah, I could solder the wires directly. I don't want to do that. I don't want to make it permanently fixed, because fixed in place, because the owner might want to take the battery inside and charge it separately, and I want to give him that possibility. I'll just put some solder on the wires. These also are for the motor. These I might solder directly. I don't know. We shall see. My bad. I just found the right XT90 connector in my bag. I usually keep some of these around, so I've got many types of connectors here, from small to big, various pins and various styles. So I did have one of these also, and I'm gonna just remove the insulation, and I shall remove the wire inside and reuse the connector. I think that's the plan. Actually, you know what? Let me first put some solder on these. Where can I put this so I can here? Yeah, I think so. Can you see? Yes, you can. Put some fresh solder, maybe that will help a little bit. Yeah, the plastic didn't melt yet, so that's nice. Take some heat shrink. It's gonna be, I'll need some bigger than that heat shrink. This is overkill, but yeah, it's the only one I've got that I think it will be suited for that, because this one is too small. Suitable. Yeah, I think we can shrink this to shape, so we'll use this. I ran out of the what was the diameter? Don't remember exactly, but I think it was an 8 mil. Yeah, an 8 mil, I think. Come on, come on. You can do this. Oi. So usually the red lead is the plus 99.9% of the time. This is XT90 is kind of overkill for what the amperage that these batteries can provide. They're gel batteries, so they actually can carry about, I don't know, 5 or 6 amps. These can carry more than 30 or 40 amps, so it's kind of overkill. Ah, the sun is shining. Lovely. No more gas? Cute. It's a good thing I carry one of these with me. It's not a commercial, it's not a paid thing. I just happen to have bought one of these. I don't remember where from, but they're useful enough. All right. Now we're talking. Okay, that's cute. Now I'm gonna have to peel these a little bit. I do have a cutter somewhere with a really not so good blade, but I think this will do for the moment. Before I commit to soldering some connectors to these, I'll have to find out which is forward. So what is forward and or reverse, which translates to which one is plus, which one is minus. I don't remember. One is plus, one is minus, but I don't remember which one. So let me see, because I believe that the plus should be common with this, so we can measure that with a buzzer, with the meter set on buzz. Okay. No, it's not directly connected to the minus either. So yeah, I'll have to just connect it to the battery. Oh wait, I haven't connected the switch. Charging port, brake light, power locks. That is actually the on-off switch. Okay, so I'll get the battery. Let's see. Made the right click. Yeah, it has a relay inside. All right. Now I'm gonna put some solder on the wires and just tack them just a little, because I can't hold them. I need to tilt the bike just a little to be able to let the wheel spin, in order to find out if it's the correct rotation or not. Key on. The indicator works. Let's see if the wheel will spin in the right direction, if I can somehow keep it up in the air. Hey, come on. It ain't working at all. Why isn't it working? Is it the twist throttle? Let's measure it. I removed the connector for the brake because they act up sometimes. And now, as you have seen from my other clips, you can measure if you've got 5 volts between the black and the, yeah, that's 1.2, which kind of indicates that either the connector isn't pinned right, so I might have just made a boo-boo. Maybe green wire wasn't earth or minus and it was the blue wire. I don't know. Let me measure here. If now we have, yeah, see, we've got 4.7 volts. So there's something wrong with the twist throttle, and we can go ahead and repin these and hope we didn't burn the twist throttle. Come on. So blue pin in the middle, green pin last. Let's connect it and see if we have the right voltage now. Red and black. Yep, 434. Okay, that's enough for me. And now between, yeah, we've got 0.7 volts, 0.77, but it's actually okay. Hey, when I twist the throttle, it goes the right way. So red is correct with the yellow and black with the blue. Let me show you that the wheel is turning the right way. If I can. Yes, that's a major win. That means that the controller is in fact new. It's not used. And now I can go ahead and connect connectors to these. I'll put some XT60s, hopefully I have some with me. And yeah, that's nice. I'm chuffed that it works. Let me see if I connect the brakes. Will it still go? Are the sensors okay? Yep, it's okay. So let me show you the battery indicator. These are 3 LEDs which show full, medium and minimum, or depleted. These are the brake sensors that usually go bad, and when they go bad you can just snip them on either side, this side too, or you can disconnect them from here, from the controller. Okay, let me see if I have some XT60s and connect them to the wires. Of course I've got some XT60s lying around. Yeah. Okay. It's good enough. Okay, so now we only have to connect the charging port. Because we don't have 2 additional wires coming from the battery, I am going to use the original connector. I'm gonna use, where is the brake line? This, not the connector. I'm gonna use the wiring. I'm gonna cut the connector. I believe this is going to be the last soldering I'll do on this scooter. Just a little bit of brake calibrating or adjustment, and I think I'm finished with this scooter. Come on, come on. Ah, come on. Of course, my the tip of my soldering iron has just died, broke in half. I'll just twist them together and try to continue, because I only have these two wires to solder, so I'm hoping that I can get it working enough like so. All right. Now, because originally this thing didn't have a go fast button and the controller does, I'm just gonna cut these, solder them together and call it a button, a go fast button. And actually, let's see together the difference in speed when you connect those and when you disconnect them. So battery is connected now. Let me put you back here to see the wheel spinning. Wait. That's more like it. Key on. So this is in sport mode. And this is without the sport mode activated. And it actually goes faster without the sport mode activated. God damn it. Okay. So then we'll leave it as it is. I'll just snip the ends of these two wires and put some heat shrink on them. That's a new one. That never happened to me, to actually press the button and the thingy would go slower. I don't understand that. Just a moment. I'm trying to find some adhesive tape in order to protect these exposed terminals from the fuse touching anything that would make it go pop or bang or set it into fire, set it on fire. I'm sorry, my English is getting worse because I'm not practicing English currently. So now on this little thingy, I believe the controller should lay on. Yeah, so this kind of tells us the story. This kind of tells us that because these two holes line up with the holes of the controller, that makes me believe that it's kind of the original controller. At least it's maybe size-wise it's the same controller. So let me see how do I connect, how that should be connected. Okay. Can you see what I'm doing? Let me get you a little bit into the action, maybe. Not so. Alrighty then. Maybe it's a little bit better for you now. Maybe you get a better view. Oh, sorry for that. Now, if I put this like so, no, it won't be okay. If I put it like so, it won't be okay. So, that gives me a reason to mount it like this. It has this cut out of it, although I think it should have been here. I don't know, for some reason somebody bent this into that shape. Alright, that doesn't bother me at all. Just let's put some screws and fix it in place. That's tight enough. And of course, I won't be able to connect this other side because this really big grommet or whatever it's called doesn't let me. So yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Now I only need the main power supply and the motor connector to remain on the outside, so the other ones will go inside. Hey, don't. Okay, that's nice. Okay, we'll save this for another project. Back into my little pouch here. Now, we're only left with putting the battery in its place. Connect the battery. How will I do this? Oh, sorry. Click. So I'm trying to put the big connector where the thin thingy is bent. Maybe that will help. Pretty sure it will. This one, come on, get over the bolt. All right, all right, all right. Ow, that, it bites. All right, that's nice. Is this nice also? Yes, now it's almost flush. Nice. Let me see. Is this gonna go as planned? Okay. Come on. Nice. Okay. Where's the socket? Here it is. I'll tighten them by hand for now. It's one each side. So. Right, got it. Okay. The locking pin for the seat. And we're off to the mountains. Did I connect everything? Yes. Let me see. Ooh, it goes. Okay. So I just turned this fairly new looking thing, non-functional fairly new looking thing, into a functional and fairly new looking thing. It's not overpowered. It's actually kind of underpowered by my standards, but well, we're not judging everything by my standards. So it's a decent powered thing. Maybe the tires need to be a little bit more inflated, get some more pressure into them. So yeah. I'm pretty okay with what came out of it. It's acting okay. It's kind of underpowered. 1000 watts for this heavy thingy, that's not enough. And 1000 watts, I believe it would be the peak power. I don't see that those batteries being able to give me that much amperage. The controller might be able to take it, but the batteries won't give you that amount of power. But on and on, everything taken into consideration, it's a pretty nice looking bikey. It's fairly comfortable, and the big wheels are kind of making it more stable than some other scooters that I rode with smaller tires. So yeah, this is kind of it for this type of scooter, which says here 1000 watts. Yeah, sure, it could do. The motor might handle that. Thank you for watching. Please give a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. If you like this kind of videos, I'm trying with each video to be more explanatory and more in-depth with everything, but time doesn't give me the privilege of showing you absolutely everything. This one was an easy fix, so I could show you in real time how I fixed it, how I took a universal controller, a 1000 watt controller, 36 volts, and just connected it to its existing wiring. I've had way worse projects. I've had to, well, actually my bike, if you remember, if you've seen my videos, my bike, I had to actually build it, let's say, from scratch. The same thing, I added lights. The newest addition is this fairing, which kind of makes it look longer, and I've tilted just a little bit my handlebars, so I wouldn't look like an elephant on a scooter. And by the way, I'm 1.82 meters high, so yeah, it's a pretty small bike for my height. That's why I need all the enhancements I can add, so it looks a bit bigger. Yeah, so I'm deviating from the subject, I'm waffling. I put a new controller from a City Coco, 60 volt, 1000 watt, 1500 watt controller, three phased, and the lighting system is all added by me. The voltmeter, I don't have a dashboard. I don't want a dashboard because it goes about 65 kilometers an hour, something like that, 64, 65. So I don't want to get in trouble. I don't need it to show speed. Yeah, I've had even worse projects. Currently, I have this little project that I cannot, for the love of God, I cannot seem to find a good controller for it. The wheel had all the wiring was severed, was cut right here somewhere in there. The guy didn't put any of these, how are they called? I don't remember. I don't know, the things that keep wires from wandering around, and they were just cut. The wires were cut. Okay, cut wires. The hall sensors were bad, of course. I changed the whole sensors, and I changed, this is the second controller. This is a 500 watt controller, 48 volt, 500 watt, and it doesn't have the power. It's making a funny sound, like one of the transistors or two of the transistors on one phase are bad. I tried another controller, a weaker one. It's a 48 volt, 350 watts, but the same thing. It's like underpowered, really underpowered. I don't know. I might be forced to open up the motor again, although I measured it and it seems to be fine. I didn't see any shorts. Yeah, this is waffling because this isn't part of that project, so I don't want to mix them up. Maybe I'll edit a new video about these. All right. If I'm gonna edit and make another video, that's a work in progress. That's a work in progress. And yeah, there's a lot of work in progress. I don't have time for them. Yeah. So again, thanks for watching. I'll be seeing you in the next video, hopefully at least as interesting as this one. Subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and we'll be seeing each other soon.